Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name is Jeff, and we are getting to our second new release of the day. This is boy group SF9 with their latest comeback. I think it's pronounced Bibora. Uh, yeah, again, probably butchered that, but it's what we're here for. Like I said in my previous video, if you're coming from that one, the It's the Untouchable reaction, I have heard SF9 before, not a lot, probably like 4 songs total. Uh, I'd say my favorite song from them is O Sole Mio, but I don't know. Anyway, the reason I mentioned that is because this isn't a true first time hearing them, but it is a first reaction. So, looking forward to introducing them to the channel. I understand this used to be a 9-member group. This is their first comeback as an 8-member group. I don't know any of the members' names, but I read that one of them left. I don't know what the story is behind that. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I also read that this song and this album specifically are going to have 7 members because one of the members is currently enlisted. So, for all intents and purposes, it's actually a 7-member group for right now. So, let's see what the new look SF9 has for us. Starting off with some beautiful violins. Okay.
단 한 번만이라도 너가 보고 싶다는 간절한 마음 얼룩진 종이 속에 쏟아지는 ready to die
oh my 널 잊지 못해 멈춰버린 나 시간에 갇힌 채 살아 웃으면서 round and round and round 반복돼 round and round and round 미쳐버린 것 같아 They call me carpet Bibora 차갑게 몰아친 슬픔 속에 눈물은 바다가 되고 맘은 부서져 내려 비와 눈이 보라는 듯 나를 향한 이유가 있다면 난 답해 이제와 너 잃게된 날 돌이킬 수 없던 거는 알게 그 당신 우리의 시간이 내게 맞춰져만 가던 곳에 거리낌이 없게 해가 뜨면 해만 바라보는 꽃이 되려 물어본다 떠나서야 지난 날을 후회한다 Baby 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 got me losing my mind 늘 궁금했어 Tell me do you love me 다 상관없어 Tell me can you tell me 내게 너일 뿐인 bye 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 흐린 하늘에 no more stars 네가 있는 곳에 One time 제키 속 비집고 떠나간 널 잊기까지 더 쫓아가 대로 Oh my 널 잊지 못해 멈춰버린 날 시간에 갇힌 채 살아 웃으면서 round and round and round 반복돼 round and round and round 돌아갈 수 있다면 그때 그 시간을 pause 환하게 돌아서 나를 보는 모습 Bibora 차갑게 몰아친 슬픔 속에 눈물은 바다가 되고 맘은 부서져 내려 Right now, so put your rain on me, Bibora 애원해도 대답 없는 solid love 비보라가 멈추길 아무리 바래봐도 강해져만 가 거세져가 You're raining on me 끝없이 내려와 Bibora 차갑게 몰아친 슬픔 속에 눈물은 바다가 되고 맘은 부서져 내려
Okay. Well, super glad I introduced this group to the channel because that was fantastic. Um, Song seems to be about kind of being conflicted. Part of you wants, or part of them wants to forget, wants to die, wants this to be over, and part of them wants to go back to that time when they were together with this person. Um, yeah, that's the message I'm picking up. We'll see what I pick out on the breakdown, but uh, dance wise, I didn't see anything choreographically that was super memorable, but um, I think this would overall be a really strong, powerful performance. And it would be really cool to see them do it live in the rain or live, like, there's a lot of water based choreography. I think they could do something along those lines with this. I don't think they would, but I think they could. Um, the reason I said I don't see anything super memorable about their choreo isn't because I'm picking them apart, but it's because one of the most memorable choreographies I have in my K-pop experience is from SF9. I don't recall a song, but they open it with like a human water wheel, and I'm just like, that was cool. So I kind of have slightly higher expectations for this group just based off of that. Even if that's the only thing they ever did that was memorable, I got introduced to them through that. And yeah, so we're going to go back and watch again and see what we can find here. So we start off with these gorgeous strings in the middle of a storm. Yeah, so already we're starting with this line, I cry out your name, but every time 3, 2, 1, you're gone. So it's over super quick. So this could either be that, like, it's a dream state, like, calling out their name, and just as quick as they wake up, they're gone. Or it could even be just a lyrical metaphor for how quick the relationship ended. Um, I'm gonna go with more like the memories of it and then it being gone so quickly, just because of the fact that we know the rest of the song. Yeah, and then that, well, I already forgot that next line, but it's literally right there for you in the next line. I spend the whole night trying to hold on to fleeting memories. Uh, this is a cool shot looking into the mirror. I don't know why I like this shot so much, because there's nothing I can explain about it that makes it any more impactful, but it's just a cool thing. This part here, though, first off, the beat picks up, which is an interesting and welcome change of pace. But from a video standpoint, you have the version on the left who is basically like dead inside. And then, so hold on. So over here, sad, pretty much killed off inside. And this side over here is like kind of trying to fight against it. Not that side, but the memories and like, love me, do you love me? Putting himself back in that time. This one is like resigned to what's occurred, and this one is like still actively fighting that memory. So, like I said, at the end of the first listen, I get the feeling that this is like an inner conflict between, you know, being, for lack of a different term, dead inside and wanting to die and, you know, being crushed that this thing is over versus, you know, wanting to go back to that time. Soaked in the rain of memories, carving in the marks of tears. Ugh, that's a bar. Never-ending rain, of course. Never-ending sorrow. Also, this part right here, visually, these water drops have become icicles, or at least in shape. But not just that, but they're frozen, kind of like we see in The Matrix, right? You've seen that, or some older video games. I think it was PS2 era Max Payne, if I recall correctly. There's what's called bullet time, and it slows everything down like this. And so these teardrops have become weapons, whether you call them icicles or bullets. And it's coming at the part where they're ready to die. So it's like their sorrow and their grief has become weaponized internally against them. Steep. Poured on stain paper, tear stain. And this part right here goes back to that conflict. Living trapped in time, barely breathing. So you're trapped in this moment of basically conflict internally, but also trapped in that moment with your memories of that person. And then round and round and round, repeating everything. They call me carpet. Now, my interpretation of that line is they call me carpet because I let you walk all over me. But there's probably a different interpretation, but that's the one that I'm getting. Let me know what you guys thought. The chorus is really nice too. So I don't know what Bibora is. Is that the person's name, or is it supposed to be something? So I know in Spanish, or maybe it's Portuguese, Bibora, it's actually Vibora, if I recall correctly, means, translates to small venomous snake. And I don't know if, because I don't think I'm pretty positive there's not a V in Korean alphabet. So with Hangul, I think it would be spelled out as Bibora. But I don't know if that's the same meaning, or if this is supposed to be a person, or if there's a completely different interpretation or meaning to Bibora. Because obviously a poisonous snake wouldn't rain on you unless, I don't know, I guess you could think of it that way with the venom, especially with, I can't find it. Oh yeah, right here where you see like the blackness evaporating. That could theoretically be venom. I interpreted that more as like memories, like the darkness of your heart, kind of we'll just say evaporating as you wake up, being consumed by the light of day at this point.
비와 눈이 보라는 듯 나를 향한 이유가
Then this
있다면
rap
답해.
flow is
이제와 널
nice.
잃게 날 돌이킬 수 없던 거는 알게 그 당신
I lost you,
우리의
can't be
시간이
taken
내게
back.
맞춰져만 가던 곳에 거리낌이
This part is pretty common, not in terms of the flow, but in terms of the message. When you look back at something, especially if you have the awareness to know or think that you know that it was your fault. This line here, like, I know it can't be taken back at that time, our time. So he's specifying, obviously, that this was the time of us, our relationship, but it was all focused on me. It wasn't focused on us. It was just me. And I took us for granted.
해가 뜨면 해만 바라보는 꽃이 되려 물어본다 떠나서야 지난 날을 후회한다
Baby, 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 got me losing my mind. Love me, do you love me? 다 상관없어. Tell me, can you tell me? 내게 너일 뿐인 bye bye bye. 흐린 하늘에 no more stars. 있는 곳에
One time, 재킷 속 비집고 떠나간 널
Forgetting you who left me, going after you.
Oh my, 널 잊지 못해 멈춰버린 날. 시간에 갇힌 채 살아. 웃음을 쉬어.
I thought those were feathers at first.
돌아갈 수 있다면 그때 그 시간을 pause. 환하게 돌아서 나를 보는 모습.
Now they're basically all trying to, like, off themselves. Actually, is this guy who is, like, you know, all of these black waves, smoke almost, like, has he essentially drugged himself? Or is that supposed... I don't think that's supposed to be fire, but also just noticed that his sweater is ripped in a couple of locations. That's obviously done on purpose. This guy, of course, is trying to drown himself in the bathtub. Maybe that guy was in an explosion.
비보라가 멈추길 아무리 바라봐도
강해져만 가 거세져가 You're raining on me
Love that note. That guy tries to basically kill himself by, you know, driving into something, whether it be traffic or maybe off a bridge or, you know, into the something hard. I don't know. But he deliberately sped up. Although I can't necessarily say he tried to kill himself because he put on the seatbelt. Usually you wouldn't put on the seatbelt if you were trying to die here. It looks like he was just hit by something. Alright, listen, we're definitely putting this in the song category of sounds happy, but definitely isn't. But that was the reaction to SF9 Bibora. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I missed some stuff. I don't know if this group has lore with any of their stuff. Like, I know ATs and EXO and groups like that have like an overarching story that they tell through different songs. I don't know if SF9 has that, and even if they do, I don't know if this relates. If it does, definitely tell me. But yeah, I really enjoyed the song. The beat and the tone are so upbeat that, especially if you aren't fully aware of what the lyrics are saying, you could easily confuse this for a dance track. But the message is definitely not a happy one. Even if they're not, you know, trying to kill themselves or anything like that, even if my interpretation of that is off, just that whole internal conflict of missing someone so bad and, you know, regretting that things are over and, but also wanting to die. Yeah, it's just, it was really good. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications, see when future content goes live. Like I said, if you have anything to add to the interpretation, or if I'm just completely off, let me know. And if you want to see any more SF9, also let me know. Make some requests in the comments. Fair warning, we're about 3.5 months behind on request, so you have to be patient with me if you do want anything, and one per person. But other than that, go nuts. Thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll catch you next time. Take care.